If you're looking for some jump training ideas to help build your bone density as you age and going through menopause, of course we know that we lose bone mass, then I've got some exercises for you. So I encourage you to start with 10 to 20 seconds with each exercise and see if you can build up to about 30 seconds. Now, for those of you that have never really done a lot of jump training before, or perhaps your joints don't like this, or your pelvic floor is not going to play nicely, or you want to build up on those a little bit, I'm also going to give you low impact versions. So you can start slowly and start to work your way up to the point where you're actually having some impact. Now, it's really important that we build our bone density as we age because our estrogen levels are dropping. It's stripping out some of our bone density. And interestingly enough, jump training kind of wakes up our bones to like strength training for our bones. So let's start. The first exercise is what we call heel lifts, and it is just what it is, heel lifts, and you're going to be lifting the heels and then dropping down. Okay, so lift up and drop down. So here we go. Lift up, drop down, push your hips back. So you can come right up on your toes and then you sit back. Up, drop back. So we're just going to do each exercise for about 20 seconds. And if I've got a low impact version, I'll show you that as well. Right, you can use your arms and create more of an explosive feeling. And we're not actually leaving the floor just yet, but we are creating that explosiveness in the muscles. Up, drop back. 2 more, and 1 more. Okay, our next exercise is hopping in one place. And so we're going to do 10 seconds on one side, 10 seconds on the other, and then switch again. Now, if you're not actually leaving the floor, you just lift 1 foot from the floor and kind of bounce on the heel. So this is the low impact version here. You're bouncing on the heel, okay? Otherwise, you are literally leaving the floor and it's maybe a couple of centimeters, and then change sides. Keep the knees bent throughout, okay? This is creating impact on the bones and the joints, and then change over. Keep it kind of light and allow your heels to land to the floor to spread the load. And then other side, relax through your upper body. And that's exercise 2. Exercise 3 is skipping without a rope. So do you remember when you were a kid and you did jump rope? Yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to add all the fancy footwork and everything. So pretend you've got a rope and just going to swing the rope forward. And then just start with a light jump. Now, if you're not leaving the floor, remember you're doing these heel lifts. Otherwise, you can start to do the fancy footwork, or the shuffle, or the kick, or any combination of, or the taps, or the double jump. Moving on to squat jumps. So we're starting to level it up a little bit. Low impact version, squat and power up. Squat, power up. Okay, watch. Drop back, land on the toes. Okay, if you're doing a squat jump, drop, lift. Okay, drop, lift. Sit, drop. So drop back into the hips, leave the floor, allow the feet to absorb the impact and take that impact straight to the bones. Remember? Impact training is strength training for your bones. Let's go, 4 more. 2, 1, and flip side. It's cardio training as well. Yes, okay, we're building on. So we've done hops on one side. Now we're going to do what we call lateral line hops. So we're going to step across an imaginary line and step back over the line. Across and back. All right, so a little bit of side to side agility training. Now land with a bent knee. You can use your arms to kind of swing it through if you want to. Now, if you're going to go a little bit harder with this, land with the knee up, like this. Land and hold. You've got to use your core to balance you. Great work. Moving on. So you've probably heard of jumping jacks. You would have done them in some fitness class or aerobics class. I'm going to start with low impact. So low impact is taking a tap to the side and using your arms or not, and just speeding it up. Now, if you're gonna increase the impact on this move, because there's no impact here, this is totally low impact, you just start to lift and make the speed a bit faster. And now you're getting a bit of impact when your foot lands in the middle, okay? And if you're taking full jumping jacks, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Drop the heels, knees out, and land soft. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we have what we call a plyometric power march. Okay, so if we're marching, low impact would be like this, right? Lift your knees up towards your chest, keep your spine long, drive your arms. Now, if you're going to bring the power, it's like that. Drive without a break. Four, 3, 2, 1. The next move is basketball jump. So we're going to take a step to the side and imagine we're shooting hoops. Okay, so it looks like this. Low impact, shoot without leaving the ground. Step, shoot. Step, shoot. Otherwise, leave the ground. Shoot the hoop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. We've got one movement left. So it's plyometric split jumps or plyometric lunges. If you're doing it without the jump, can you hear me puffing? You're stepping back and stepping in. Back and in. Keep your chest up. Drop your back knee towards the floor and keep your back heel lifted. If you are adding the plyometric jump training, we're going split, split, split. Like that. Let's go. You're nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Try that combo, 10 to 20 seconds each movement, once a week to build stronger bones.